Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome. And we've made it to number 57 and the first appearance of somebody who you know we're going to be seeing again in this series. There's no doubt about that, is there really? There's at least a couple of maps I could think of that have got to be higher than this one. And like I say, I haven't been looking further up the list. I know what's at the top. I know what's at the top, but yeah, we can be absolutely sure there's more from them to come. Top quality map, this one is a little bit different. Definitely a one if you like working with water, running ferries and having shipping. Do you know what? This is a beaut for that one. Without it being like an island map or just a coastal map, this is just a bit different, and I love the way it's been put together. At number 57, with an 89.5% approval rating as voted by you in the What Map shows, we have Portage or Portage. I'm going Portage by Bringer of Fire. Oh wow, 100% vanilla. Apart from the theme, we're using a custom theme. Gonna be honest, the map doesn't match the screenshots with the custom theme, but the custom theme's listed as a requirement. I'm going with it because I love the theme. This is one of my favourite themes as well. So it's 100% vanilla. We're using Owl's Mediterranean alternative theme with the Realistic by Reaper LUT. If you're trying to match up the colours and you fancy having this on one of your own builds, that's the ones to go for. It was uploaded to the workshop in April of 2021. It currently has 8,003 subscribers, 648 of which have marked it as a favourite. It has a 5-star rating on Steam, not really surprising, from 260 people who have done the ratings. Now, I reviewed this in episode 1203 of What's Map. I gave it 4 stars for aesthetics, 5 for detail, and 5 for gameplay potential. So there you have it. And the thing with Bringer of Fire is their maps are deceptively simple. Deceptively. They're not simple. Honestly, everything that goes into these maps, it's so well thought out. And that's the thing. It's the classic where, you know when somebody plays a piano badly, but they're actually playing it well. Yeah, you need a certain amount of skill. We had a comedian over here in the UK who could do that. Les Dawson, great pianist, but he was really good at actually appearing to be an awful pianist. Everything was just slightly out of key. And to play a piano out of key deliberately to make it sound not quite right, that is a skill. And what we have here is a map maker who makes maps that looks straightforward. Anybody could build this, surely. And if that was the case, we would be flooded with maps like this. It's stunning. Anyway, I'm not sure where the start square is here. Let's have a little look. Start square is down here. So I think we'll follow the river. We'll come up from up this way. We'll follow the river down this way. And then we'll come down to the start location there. And then we'll check out everything else on the map. All right, so Portage or Portage. It's been a while since I've seen this one, and of course it's the first time Bringer of Fire has been on the show, so it's going to be interesting to see how this 2021 map holds up by today's standards. I expect it's going to hold up very well by today's standards, because the classics are the classics, aren't they? I think so. So anyway, yeah, how you doing? I hope you're having a good week so far. I'm plodding on. Plugging on. We will get to the end of the week and have another day off at some point. Oh, so tired. Constantly in a state of exhaustion. Anyway, good work. I mean, just look up the river here, okay? This is vanilla, right? And custom theme. But just look at how well the river has been done. Look at the way that the terrain is worked in the backgrounds. The vanilla rocks without any water glitching. Okay, just vanilla rocks with no water glitching. That is a skill as well. All the skills and the skill sets are right there with Bringer. Anyway, we'll follow it along, get down to the start square, have a little look at the road over rail, look at the way that's been done. With this I think was the first time we'd seen, was this the first time we'd seen this one? With the dam pieces popped in here, clipped in together. I think it might have been. Not in that style. Not necessarily the first time. I think Bringer was one of the first to use dam pieces for non-dam. I maybe remember Bringer for being the creator of the custom dam. But using the dam pieces for things that aren't dam, that is something a bit different. Anyway, we'll follow the road down, and we're now going to zigzag over the river. Just sweetly done. It's all sweetly done. Here we go. There's another one of those dam pieces there. It's nice to see vanilla assets being used in creative ways, and coming up with new creative ways all the time. I think that's one of Bringer's big skills, is to sort of come up with things that you would never have thought of yourself, and always pushing the boundaries. That's why Bringer is probably rated by many as the greatest map maker of all time. I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't like to say. I think it's me. Yeah, sure, Bonbon. Bonbon with one map in the top 100 as voted by you. Just one. Definitely not the best map maker of all time. But anyways, there we go. We're down to start square through. So yeah, start square intersection is here. We've got a little bit of this rough terrain around it, just to prevent you from building too close to the intersection, which is going to be good. You know, it just separates things up nicely. Brings you down to the starfish down here, the old pentagram in Rune the Boot there. Look at that. And then you start building out from there, and then the world is your oyster, really. You look wherever you look. You've got the interesting build into this area here for the harbour, for the ports. We will have a look at this in a moment, I feel. The rivers that we came down, look at the shapes of those rivers. Totally lush. Here comes a motorbike. The terrain work, just look at the relief work here. We've got just spectacular. Just spectacular. All these cliff faces, and then working up into these areas. You won't be doing much building up here. You could do something up here. Definitely, again, with the hotels and retreats, the LC might want to be getting something up into these upper elevations, just for that a bit of extra revenue. And then we have these waterways, which are just spectacular. What we have down here, this leads out into the ocean. I haven't given the water much time to settle down, so there's going to be a little bit of rippling there, so my apologies for that. But we're not actually going to be doing any building. We have got a little bit of early map flooding from where I haven't let the water settle. Sorry about that also. But we come down. Oh, we're at the wrong end. We're at the wrong end. So yes, so you can you can follow your shipping through the canal network. It's almost a Panama Canal-esque, isn't it? I feel. So we come up to the lake, because that's Panama Canal, isn't it? It's a few lakes with canal links in between, and it's just a marvel of 21st or 20th century ingenuity and American money. A lot of American money. Bless you. Anyway, looks at that. That's another classic Teddy Radko style bridge. Obviously not a Teddy Radko bridge. And again, we've got a little bit of flooding down here. Again, this isn't Bringer, this is me. I thought I'd left it long enough, but clearly not. And then if we head around this way, we're heading out into the next lake. And then this lake will feed on out, down, and into. We have a little bit of... Oh, I'm sorry, ships. Oh dear, nobody really expected that, did they? Anyway, yeah, that does sort itself out in time. It'll be fine. Another great bridge with road over rail. 100% vanilla. Doesn't look like it could be, but it really is. And yes, this is. Let's just speed the simulation up. We'll sort this. That will sort itself out. There we go. It will sort itself out. The water bounces around and finds its level. It's going to be there. Yeah, I didn't sign up for this, goes that captain. Anyway, yeah, yeah, that'll bounce its way down to normality soon enough. Yeah, this outlet down here, iconic. Yeah, if you see this, you instantly know Portage without question. We've even got a little bit of custom work down the end here as well, just to mark the entrance to our river and canal network. Beautiful, beautiful. Is there anything else we've not seen? We've got a great coast. I mean, let's look at the coastline. Tree painting is kept very simple. Bringer does not go completely nuts when it comes to tree work. They just do the perfect amount, basically, isn't it? It's the perfect amount. It's not polished to the next level, but it works perfectly with the map style. And with the map style as it is, if you could hyper detail this, but then the playability would start to go, because you're going to get people who won't be able to play it because they'll be running an ancient computer. And so I'm really thankful for a map that uses the right amount of trees, and in a good way. Super stuff. A little lake over here. The rivers. See, now the water settled down here. You can see where we have had some flooding, but yeah, the water's almost settled down. So I promised you it would settle down. It has. Quality, quality, quality work. Let's go and park this camera over here down to the iconic place. There we are. So, what do you think? Bringer of Fire's Portage, or Portage, our 57th best map of all time. And just quality work through and through, as always. So thank you very much for that, Bringer. And we've got one more map this week. It'll be from one of the three big names that we've had this week so far. It will either be Bringer of Fire, Wathranir, or Anapu. One of those will be at number 56. You'll have to join me tomorrow to find out which one it will be. Until then, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, for joining me for another Top 100 map. And a big shout out, of course, to the BonBon Buddies on Patreon and YouTube membership for supporting the channel. You guys are the very, very best. Thanks for everything. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.